I'm Patricia Churchey. I'm a driver for Dartco. I've been a truck driver for over 20 years. I grew up in Florida. My father was a driver with the military. After he retired with the military, he went and got a job with the school systems, working at the local technical school, teaching diesel mechanics and CDL. And he taught all the school bus drivers to get their CDL. And then when he retired with the school board, he went back to trucking. And he drove refrigerated with my brother going back and forth to California from Georgia. But I was a truck driver at that time too, and I drove for a dry van company. And it's been a journey over the years, interesting journey. When I first got into trucking, I realized at that time, it was like, this really is a lifestyle. Oh my God, this is a lifestyle. And getting a meal on the road is a whole new experience. Everybody's encountered those moments where they're fantasizing about like getting to the next exit, pulling in there, find a place to park, getting a meal. You get in there, no place to park. Or you find a place to park to get out of your truck to go inside to find out the restaurant's going out of business. Or you don't have enough money when you open the menu because you're new. You're not making the kind of money you need to survive. So with that in mind, over the years I met drivers, older drivers, more experienced drivers, that taught me different ways of cooking, different ways to make a meal on the road. If you don't know how to cook, no problem. There's 24 delicious recipes you can cook in a book. The 25th is a salad, and it's a very easy salad. You don't even have to cut the vegetables up, okay? But even if you didn't do nothing else, but apply the technology to get a cookbook, and to buy the cookbook to apply the technology, even just to heat up a can of Campbell's soup, you have something to eat, driver. And my goal is to help other drivers to achieve the financial independence and get a hot meal at the same time that they can afford, that tastes good and is healthy. That's why I wrote the book, to try to help as many people as I can. And that's the bare bones. Everybody has their niche. Everybody has an idea in their mind what their perfect job is. My perfect job is what I do. I do over the road driving because I don't have any reason to go home anymore. I'm a grandmother now. I'm not raising any children. There's no children at home. I'm not married anymore. I don't have any pets. It's great. I come and go as I want. I see who I want, I visit who I want. I can spend as much money as I want, and nobody cares. But I love over the road driving. What's around the next curve? What's over the next hill I ain't seen? I've seen some awesome, beautiful sights in this country. It's amazing. America is so blessed. Ooh, I love eating. That's the truth. Everybody wants to eat something they enjoy, you know? And so if you find something that you like, I don't care if it's lasagna, meatloaf, fried chicken, and it's your passion, you're really crazy about that food, you really would like to know how to make it. I think everybody has that desire. And so I just like eating a lot. I like good food. So I had a mother-in-law, bless her heart. My first husband, he died, but when I was a young housewife, she taught me how to cook. I owe a lot to that lady, a lot. And I called her and thanked her after my book came out. And I told her I'll be by to see her soon to give her a hand-signed copy. So. I'm sorry, I'm a chili fan. And the more meat, the better, okay? Especially in the winter, I have it at least twice a week, okay? And some people, you know, like soup's thin and runny, they say they could add a ton of crackers. Some people want it medium, halfway between that and very thick. I'm one of them real tough, hearty eaters. I want it so thick you gotta bang the spoon on the side of the pot. So I'll cook it for hours and hours and hours to get the moisture out of it, you know. Of course, you know, there are little things people could do to thicken it up, but I try to avoid those for people who are health conscious, particularly the diabetics, okay? You have to be very careful what they add to their food because of their blood sugar, okay? I learned that taking care of my dad after his open heart surgery, so I'm just asking people to look at it, take the time. It may be something that you can work into your lifestyle. It may be an improvement to your lifestyle. And yeah, I want to do a second book. I'm really looking forward to that second book. And another thing I really like to cook on the road a lot, okay, is my cheeseburgers in my crock pot. Yes, you could do that. I'd like to thank my cousins Vic and Donna for helping me with my book, putting it together. I'd like to thank Quan. He was my FM down at Buford. Thank you, Quan, a lot. You've worked with me a lot to make sure everything went on schedule. That was great. I'd like to thank Steve, my current FM, for making sure I could be here today. He's been great working with me. And I'd like to thank my first mother-in-law, Cindy, for teaching me how to cook.